more seats. If you'd like to come and sit down, you can. It takes it'll seem longer if you're standing, so why don't you grab a seat. Go ahead. So again, good morning, and thank you all for being here. Je suis très heureuse d'être ici au nom de mon collègue, l'honorable Nick Taves, le ministre de la Sécurité publique. Before I begin, I'd like to extend my sincerest thanks to the Richmond Caring Place for hosting us today at this beautiful facility. I'm sure when it's a little sunnier, you get even more natural light, but it really is a lovely facility. The outstanding work that you do on a daily basis for the people of Richmond is so much appreciated and is to be commended. So I want you to know that we take note, and we know you're doing good work here. I'd also like to thank my colleague, the Honourable Alice Wong, Member of Parliament for Richmond and Minister of State for Seniors. Unfortunately, Minister Wong had a previous commitment and couldn't join us here today, but I know given her dedicated work for Canada's seniors and work in their community, she would be very pleased with our event here today. Ladies and gentlemen, last October, Minister Taves launched an updated version of the Screening Handbook, Tools and Resources for the Voluntary Sector, in collaboration with Volunteer Canada. At that same time, he also announced that Public Safety Canada had awarded a contract of $75,000 to Volunteer Canada to encourage use of the handbook by providing national training to volunteer agencies right across the country. The 2012 edition of the Screening Handbook builds on previously recommended screening practices and responds to current trends in volunteering, shifts in public policy, and changes in legislation. I'm very pleased to announce that to date, Volunteer Canada has provided training to more than 120 volunteer centres across the country, and these training sessions will have ripple effects. In addition, another 700 local organizations are expected to benefit as this training continues to spread through the volunteer sector. Ces séances de formation sont une aide inestimable pour permettre aux institutions d'assurer la sécurité des gens qu'elles servent. Through this training, Volunteer Canada is helping organizations understand that volunteer screening is an ongoing process, which includes matching people's skills and experience to the needs and opportunities in the organizations, improving the quality and safety of programs and services in communities, and reducing the risks and liability for both people and organizations. Organizations serving vulnerable groups in particular, such as seniors and children, need strong volunteer resource management practices to ensure the safety and security of their clients. Combined with increased awareness and better screening techniques, the training sessions will help create a strong, safe, volunteer system, a system that includes hockey coaches, caregivers, support workers, and those with whom most Canadians and their families have daily interactions with and trust in. Strengthening this system will better help support and protect our most vulnerable. It is through this awareness that our government is working to prevent the abuse of children or vulnerable people. The commitment of these volunteers and the training they receive is essential to organizations such as those housed here at the Richmond Caring Place, who are, what a wonderful name, by the way, it's not wrong way, who are making a significant difference to thousands of people in this community. Les initiatives comme celle dont il est question aujourd'hui aident le gouvernement à respecter ses promesses relatives à la mise en place de collectivités fortes et sécuritaires pour tous les Canadiens et toutes les Canadiennes. In closing, I would like to thank Volunteer Canada and all of you here for the tremendous work you do every day. And as you gear up to celebrate the passion, action, and impact of volunteers during National Volunteer Week later this month, know that we are grateful to all of you for your ongoing dedication. That's all of you back there too. To helping your neighbors. All of you are essential partners in helping us keep our streets safe while making our communities better places to live, work, and raise our families. We thank Thank you. Merci.